everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime, but kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action here on Radio.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Set 70, Indy. 27. Stay with your man.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's going to air it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with his 16th touchdown of the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Wow, first. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man complete. The 40, 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Brashad Perriman, 90. We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive.
10 logo. 5.
Here's the first carry for Alex Collins. The numbers for Collins last week, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total is scary. Andre Ellington, his first carry. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well. We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is...
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Now a give to Collins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special runs in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
No, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
And in fact, our statistician Marvin has already handed me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
The Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. On the ground, Ellington. They can't corral him. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Collins. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just...
It got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
They'll run on first down. It's Collins. And he breaks through a touchdown, Tampa Bay. Alex Collins with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, it's Collins. And now running right through it. There goes Alex Collins. He's at the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Alex Collins. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll run on first down. It's Collins. Fighting through, and he's got space. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. On first down, it's Collins. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 3. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight line.
There goes Alex Collins. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Alex Collins, 44 yards as his guys... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready, ready. 10-2 stop.
Number 53, Mike 53.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll have a first down past the 40. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Still going. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
On 2nd down, Collins. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with touchdown number 23 here on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy?
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Looking to throw. He's going to look deep down, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 43 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Fights off the defender. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Ready? 70, Indy.
Check 53.
Go.
Back to throw. He's going to air one out. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line.
There goes Alex Collins. Past the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, I've got to laugh here.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bucs, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it'll be loss number 6 on the season for them. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank